Welcome everybody once again to my channel. I hope you all doing well. This is the day 4 and 5 of um Tavern's Rest. So episode 3. Hopefully we'll see more updates or what is going on with the tavern and if we can finally open the tavern or not. All right, so um, let's see. So I had to organize a little bit more and find out. I'm just having a look to see exactly what is on my menu, and I needed to move a few things because these the ones that I have to plant outside. So come in here to have a look. Place that down, and then let's go outside. See where the cat is, of course, because the cat is always giving us orders. All right, first we need some wood planks, and for wood planks you get press to all. Place you need a free area free of obstacles. Yes, we do. The trees are on the way, so looks like we're gonna have to destroy the trees. Sawmill to grey carpentry is on. Okay, so place the sawmill and grey carpentry zone. Stump with the axe. So this area needs to be clean. Let's start by destroying these trees. This is actually what we left off in the previous episode. So we started cleaning up this area, but because it was so late in the day, decided to leave it to the next day. So that is the trunk for the tree. We don't want to destroy that. See how much space. It actually takes quite a lot of space for this one. So place the sawmill is done. Place the stump with the axe. That just goes right there. And without any recipes. Nice. Now we need some wood to process. Axe to chop down some trees and remove things. Okay. Sawmill stump. Right. Pretty much what we had already done, so we've got already the items. Let's do the planks. So once again done. Excellent. Now we need some iron nails. 5 pieces of iron or should suffice. Mine from the metal loaves here around. Okay, so let's see. Also we need fuel for the smelter while you add it. Find some coal at the coal loads. Right, so mine 5 pieces of iron ore and mine 5 pieces of coal. Alright, so let me organize a little bit these tools because they are all over the place. This one goes over there. Okay. So this is kind of in a way. So let's see if we can mine them. Okay, so only gives the stone. Fair enough. And that bar basically will tell you when the stones are back over. I don't think I can get rid of this bit at all. It will keep showing the bar all the time, and that area you cannot use it because the stones keep on appearing back again. Right. So let's go around looking for this particular stones. Oh, some mine. Some over here. It's not what we need, but it's here. We might as well get some copper. Oh, there you go. That's the coal. So mine the big ones. Seems to have given us only 5 on the big one, and no, so it says coal 5 in total, so probably 3 from the big one and 2 from the small one, or even the other way around. Okay, so let's mine this one. This one is the iron that we need. Okay. Oh, so it did give us from the big one, it did give us 5 of them. Right. almost done. Crafting zone. We need to establish a smithing zone. To do so, place the smelter in a free area. Said before, you need fuel once again. Approach with the Y. Add the fuel, whichever tune being crafted the bars. Okay, might as well before I do that. Grab even more items. Because if I'm not incorrect, these replenish every day, so I'm always gonna be going around and trying to gather as much as possible. It's always better to have more than you need than not have none at all. So let's see. In this area, so we need what we need. Place the smelter, place the blacksmith table on the smithing zone. So gonna need the workstation or the stone station. Once again, it's gonna need a lot of space. And as you can see, in some of the areas, it will tell you you cannot put it down because some of the areas are in red. So we're gonna need to clear up as much space as possible around the area. Chop, chop, chop. Okay. I wanted to put it just above where the other one is. As you can see here, I did clear some space for it, but because of this arm, I think it is the arm, bit to mine, you're not going to be able to put it in here, of course, so it's going to be blocking the way. Okay, got all the wood. Let's have a look. And still nope. I have to, looks like destroy a little bit more of the area. Alright, so destroy these items. I'm not sure once again. I'm quite sure there's plenty of space somehow. Ah, there you go. That worked. Not exactly how I wanted. Like I said, I wanted more organized, but because that bit is there, there's nothing I can do. Okay. So, right. So on this bit, let me gather what I need. So, the blacksmith table definitely needed. Right. And as you can see, as I previously mentioned, the controls are quite old and they do mess up quite a lot. Half of the time it doesn't let me place. Let's see. Oh, this strange. Not letting me place anywhere. What's going on? Neither this one. Oh gosh, this one is actually gonna need a lot more space than I thought it would. So I'm gonna have to destroy more trees around this area. The good thing about it is that you get the stuff that you're gonna need to fuel most of these. The smelter, the blacksmith table. Everything needs fuel, and you're gonna get plenty of it by destroying all these trees. Okay, from this moment forward, I'm just gonna fast forward the actual video, and you will see why. So I was having some issues placing the item. It didn't matter how much I cleaned the area. I went around many times, different spots, clean up all the trees, clean up all the grass. It just took me absolutely ages to do so. What I didn't realize it was actually that my controller was messing up. So it didn't matter if I was trying to press, as it says, to place, you have to press A. And it didn't matter how many times I was pressing A, it just wouldn't put it out. So even if you're gonna see that there is moments which it actually shows in that there is space for it, it still wouldn't allow me to place it down. I don't know what it was. It just took absolutely ages. So to not bore you guys so much, because this took me absolutely ages. No joke. It was nighttime as you're gonna see very soon. It was nighttime by the time I actually managed to place the item down. So it was just frustrating. I couldn't figure out what the heck I was doing wrong. I just kept destroying areas. I even, as you're gonna see very, very soon, I even went inside to try and see if it would fit inside. It just wouldn't allow me to place the item down. Inside, there's no way you could place. I should have realized from the get-go because of the size of it. It's just there's nowhere inside that you're going to be able to place this item down. But it just got really frustrated. I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know if I had to cover the area or not. It took me absolutely ages. For that reason, I do apologize. I had to fast forward. I didn't want to bore you guys with all these issues that I came across. Right, as you can see now, we are back to normal gameplay. So this is actually how fast things go on the game. So, armbar, not enough fuel, as usual. So, oh, that took me all my coal. Let's see. I still need to do something else, so I need to place the blacksmith table in the smithing zone. Alright. So, for some reason I kept trying to place in the wrong area. I think I got so frustrating on the previous bit that it just, I didn't know. At this point I was like, what the heck am I gonna do? Because I'm getting so frustrated with the game in itself, and I still haven't actually used it as a tavern, funny enough. This is still just the basic bits, but like I said previously, with brain fog I tend to forget what I'm doing, or I cannot figure out what I'm doing wrong, and for that reason is what you see me doing really stupid things. Right, so continue on. May is once again giving us a lot more things to do. So place the stone in the workstation and craft 5 iron bars at the blacksmith station. Once again, I don't quite get it why it would need fuel, but yes, it is what it is. So let's add nothing. It doesn't tell you as well how much fuel it needs. So you're kind of guessing, in a way. Yeah, there you go. Once again, need more fuel, but I just needed to grab 5 anyway, so that's good enough. Right. So it's time to go back inside, and as you can see, it took me absolutely ages. It's already 9 o'clock at night on day 4, and we still haven't advanced very much on the tavern. That's never good enough. Okay, so... Ooh, boo! Okay, haha. You should have seen your face. Never gets old. Damn cat. Okay, now seriously, the moment of truth. The beers I started crafting should be ready by now. Approach fermented take. Pick up the beers if you haven't already. So you should warn you, the alcoholic beverage cannot be served fresh out of the tank. Right, it needs to be aged before we can use it. Right, so that is gonna take absolutely ages. So the longer I leave it, the better it gets. Well, yeah, like in reality, the longer you leave beer, wines, the better it gets. That's why you pay an absolutely fortune for wines that are like from the 80s, 90s. Okay, so it does say lager and aged. Let's see if I can create more lager. Once again, I need the malts, and I need something else. I did saw that not enough ingredients. Oh, a bucket of water. Okay. Anyway, it's not what I need to do at this particular moment. So let's have a look. Yep. Let's go to the cellar as the cat wants us to start aging the wine. the wine, no, the beer, sorry. Have beer with you right now. Just need to appreciate him, better interact with them. Okay, let's see. Wine. And I'm going to put half and half. And I think this is it. There's nothing else I can do. Yep, that's it. Now it's just a matter of time while the beers are aging. We should gather more materials to repair the tavern. Can take care of that, right? Yes, mate, I can indeed. Take the list and cross everything on it. Once you do, come and see me again and we can begin. Okay, 15 wood planks, 10 iron nails, and 5 polished stone. I think that can wait until tomorrow since that it is night time. 10:15 at night, so let's do the next day. Wake up nice and fresh. And I don't know about everybody else, but I am very picky, and every morning I like to make my bed. It has been a challenge since I became sick. My partner has to help me do literally everything from getting dressed. So I have very, very limited mobility. And for that reason, I'm not able to do it. But I do love every morning waking up and just do the bed. I know that I've read before and I've seen videos saying that you shouldn't really do that. You should let the bed air out. But I don't like the thought of it. I like to have the bed done and look all nice and tidy. Right, so let's gather more wood. I probably have enough wood on me needed for this. But it doesn't hurt to get more wood as much as possible, especially that everything that you use needs the fuel, so the more wood you have on you, the better. Okay, let's gather the coal. Once again, very handy. 2, 3, oh, what did I do? So 6 in total. So this one gave us a little bit more than the other one the other time. I think the other time was 5 of them on the big one, but I could be wrong. So we need, might as well put more. We've got the planks, but let's put more. The polished stone, 5 of them. They are doing, gather some iron. Once again, do I need to pick them up? Yeah, I do. I thought you just needed to create it, but no, I actually need to collect it. Whilst that is making the rest of them, let's just gather the nails and we put more making. Okay, this is something that I wish it would actually say. Maybe it does say somewhere. Don't know. I have not really paid much attention to it. But I wish it would say how much fuel everything uses. So that way you can just fill up as much as possible. And know that a specific times is going to run out. I might be blind at the moment. I have not noticed where it would say how much fuel you need. So if you do, please leave the comments down below so that way I know next time. But at the moment as it stands, I have not noticed that. Right, so fuel, I'm exhausted. Looks like we're done. It's been ages ever since the town looks so immaculate. It's wonderful. You've done an amazing job. Well, didn't really do much, but okay. Mid or wrong. Anyway, enough chit chat. We're almost ready to open. Finally. A few more details. An official tavern keeper. Before anything else, you should harvest the crops. Remember that these crops you planted a few days ago? Go back there and pick them up. Right. Give some trouble. Approach the ready crops, you say. Now think of it, not all crops are harvested that way. Wheat. Yeah, like with every game that I've played, the wheat normally is with a sickle that you have to harvest. But let's start with the things that we can actually harvest by hand. Oh, looks like some of the plants are what we call reusable. So you plant once, you harvest, it takes ages to harvest the first lot, but once you harvest, you don't need to buy no more seeds to keep on growing until the next season. Looks like one of them does that. Not sure which one it is. I'll have to look further on. I'm quite sure if it is based on the Stardew Valley, for example. The Stardew Valley, when you go and collect some seeds, it actually tells you that they keep on growing after a certain amount of days, whilst others, it will say one time only. I'm assuming that with these ones will be the same. Don't see why not, since that most of the game is similar. But we'll keep an eye out next time we go and see the girls in the town. Okay, so let's go inside and have a look. Oh wow, what a difference it made. It's so much cleaner now. It actually looks perfect. Okay, so this is the beer. The beer may reach maximum level of aging. Okay. Only issue that I came across now is the fact that I don't know how long it took. Because we fast forward in the game in itself, so it didn't tell you how long it takes to actually fully age. But okay. Oh, she is back into being a lady again. Remembers to live beautiful and pure of heart. Oh, that's good. My God, this is delicious. You like it? Yes, that's all right. I suppose you've passed. You're ready to open. How is it possible, that girl? Let's go. No time to lose. And let's collect all the beer. Okay, what is going on? I'm clicking on it, but I didn't do anything. Where is it? Oh, let's gather this one as well. Okay, pick up the beer, so you must have done something right there. And put it in one of the tubs. Hey, oop! Here we go again. It's time to come to open. The first thing you must do is prepare your products. Add the dishes to certain menu and beers you craft in one of the tabs. So let's add all the beer. That's it. You remember how to open the tavern, right? You just press triangle for customers to start showing up. Go ahead and do the honors and keep your fingers crossed. As you can see, compared to the first episode, like I previously mentioned, just in case you have skipped the previous episodes, I used to play this on the laptop, so I was using the keys WASD to move around, Q and E to do some of the chores, but because I have switched to an Xbox controller because of my hands, it will show as differently. So the open and close, I think it was, if I'm not wrong, either the letter O or letter P previously, and now has changed to the X, the directional buttons. Okay, so for customers to come, need to open it. To do so, remember tavern. Okay, I'll sort this big goal. Right, that's absolutely fine. So I do apologize if I didn't write it all. If you want, you can always pause it and have a read to see what it goes. So for the first time, we finally opened. It took us, well, this is the third episode. It took us up to the third episode to actually open the tavern. Look, our first customer. All right. Nobody panic. Not really panic. We're probably gonna make a few mistakes here and there, as usual with any new game, but fingers crossed everything will go right. Oh, okay, so the reputation go up and down. See, Bunny Room will increase the reputation. Well, let's not waste another minute, serve some customers and see how it goes. Well, we have no choice really, but finally we can make money. So let's Another thing that I realized, I don't know how this come across, is that I don't need to actually go to the book and gather the food. So I don't need to put the food on me. The food will go on the book. And all you need to do is go on this bit and press A and serve the customers. The only things that you cannot serve is actually the drinks. So water, wine, those you have to actually go and gather them and then serve to the customers. Okay, so I better clean this mess up before the customers start to be pros. I don't want to be putting normal tables, simple because it's the beginning until I get used to running and going around and do the customers. I don't want to be adding more tables, because the more tables you add, the more customers you will have in. Yes, you get more money, but until you get used to it, I don't think it's a good idea. So for that reason, you will see that I'll leave the table as one only for quite a long time. It is boring, I must admit. At some points you will see that I'm just standing there waiting to see what I need to do. But as you get along the game, you get used to it. Oh, the service here is terrible. Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Why? I'm not coming here again. Well, if you're not happy, there is a tavern in town. You can always go there. So feel free to do so. Oh, why I bother coming here? Why would you? I'm not seeing why she's so cross with my tavern. If you don't like it, go. Yeah, I'm out of here. Good. Don't make the other customers upset. Oh, there you go. We started. So the tiny little things that you see just before the customer leaves is actually is when the customers will leave you some reputation, and the higher the reputation, the better it is. Right. Yeah. So at the moment, what May is saying is basically there is a tiny little icon that shows on the bottom right part of the screen, which you can't see here, like I said, because when the recording done, I didn't realize it was cutting half of the screen off. But there is an icon that will pop up with the symbol saying that it's too cold, and when that happens, if you want to keep the customers happy, you have to turn the fireplace on, but that will consume, once again, fuel. Everything needs fuel. So you have to always keep an eye out, because if you have the fireplace on and, for example, another icon, which is the hot one, it will show in red, pops up, I have to put it down so that the customers don't get overheated. Like with everything in life, you either too cold or too overheated. All right, so customers, steak and beer, let's serve them here. Okay. Oh, we seem to be doing quite well at the moment. Once again, oh, come and clean this table. Okay, let's clean it up. And trying to calm this customer. Oh, it works. Okay, I'll pipe down. Sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't. Depends on the customer. I'm not quite sure what makes them upset. Maybe it's the cleanliness, what it is. I have no clue. As long as try and speak with them. If they're happy, they're happy. If sometimes it works, other times it does not. So you need to keep on going. Right, our next challenge, as you can read on the top right part of the screen, is to level up our reputation. That I don't know how long it's gonna take. Maybe it doesn't take that long, but depends on the customer. Oh, another one. Now, okay, this place is the bit. Wait, have you looked around? If you go to the one in town, in the actual market, you will see that there's massive difference. This is not the pit. This is actually quite tidy and clean, mate. Okay, so another water. Bear in mind, it's always good to have a different kind of drink available. For example, the beer. Simple because with the beer, you get money. if you start selling cups of water, you do not. Cups of water will not at any point give you money. So the more drinks you have around, the better. And as well as you see on the table, so the the drink. So for the beer, is pops up a symbol. Sometimes it does pop up the differences, but for the beer, it pops up as red, and for the water, in this case, pops up blue. You can change those colors, depends on yourself. Um, I particularly like to leave it water blue, kind of makes sense. Beer red, probably not so much. Probably I could have changed into a yellow color, but I decided to leave it anyway on as that color. So another steak, there you go. So yeah, if you look now, it does say it wants a red color, which is in this case the beer. Don't assume that that the image will correspond with the drink in itself, because there, as we go further along, there is a few drinks which, if you compare to what the customer asked for, the symbol is totally different, got nothing to do with the drink in itself. And the reason I know this is that I had to record a few videos ahead of time. Like I said, I had lost my voice, so I was playing for quite a while without doing any voiceover. In the future, I might do the voiceover at the same time as I play the game. However, these few episodes ahead are gonna be voiceover. So this has already happened. I know exactly what's gonna happen for the next few episodes because I had already playing. I just recorded completely without voice because I couldn't speak. Even now, today, my voice is not completely back to normal. Hopefully, it will give it another week or so. It should go back fully. Anyway, continue on. We are doing quite well. So we are on day 5 and we've got 1 gold, 9 silver and 0 bronze. It's a very odd way. Normally it tends to be like you got 20 golds. I don't normally see like 1 gold, silver and then bronze. It's the same like the pounds and the pence, but it is quite strange. Right, so I decided to close. So as you can see, the top left part of the screen, it says last. So this was literally the last request. I don't think they're going to request anything else. If they do, will be just the ones on the table, simple because they were already there. And of course, they're requesting. Oh, great. As they leave a request for me to clean up. Thank you, everybody. So, yeah. So the reputation didn't go completely up. I didn't thought it would. It would be way too easy to level up on the game if that was the case. So, fireplace off. There's no need to leave it on. Save on the wood. Let's go. So the reason why I want to finish a little bit early is I always want to make sure that I have plenty of time to cook meals, to have something prepared ahead of time. You don't want to be doing that early in the morning, and you don't want to run out. That's one of the things that I always want to make sure is that I never run out of either food, drink, not so much drink, simply like I said, because you've got always the option of offering water. However, if you want to make more money, you want to make sure that you have some sort of drink, which people have to pay for it. All right, so once again, everything, there's 2 things on this game that I've noticed so far is that you always have to make sure that you've got some coal or something to fuel up the items, and another is water for the drinks, for food. Everything always uses water, and with 1 bucket you run out of water all the time. It does get quite frustrating, but unfortunately that's how it goes. So I'm looking to see if I can make anything whatsoever. I do have the meat for it. Yeah, once again, like I said, fuel. So let's see. Oh, cup of tea. Porridge, cup of tea. Grilled steak, meat broth, which gives you 2 silver 90. So yeah, let's do the meat broth. Oh, what? Must have press. Yeah, like I said, once again, either I'm pressing the wrong freaking thing or the controllers are just not responding on the control. I really, seriously, at some point I really need to upgrade on the controller in itself. So let's cannot make no more lager. Let me go outside and have a look. So actually I'm going to the market. Since I've got a little bit more money, I might as well go and spend on items that are needed. So going to get some seeds and probably some meat as well. Like I said in the beginning, almost all of the money that you're gonna gain is to buy more items. So you need more seeds because with seeds then you can not only the seeds but with the meat as well. With more items, more seeds, you can plant more things to give you more items to then cook together with that meat as much as possible. And what you're gonna need, because more some of the recipes will need a lot higher items than others. At the moment we're gonna be cooking the basic stuff, and that is to gain more money and so on. So it's a continuous circle around. You gather items to then create meals, to then sell on the tavern, to then once again create more money, and so on. Is just like in real life. Games are very, yeah, it happens quicker on the game, but it's basically real life. You need items to create more items and create more money. So let's have a look. I can buy a few chickens because chickens is the cheapest as possible. I wanted something else, but yeah, I'll stick to the chicken since that all my money is more or less gone. Down to 26 gold. Not much. But at least it gave us enough stuff to plant as well as to cook with. So now that I've got the stuff, have a look. Where are my seeds? No, those are trees. Oh. Okay. Does anybody spot the mistake I've done? That's why I had 26 silver. I didn't press the right button to buy. So this is another thing that you have to be very careful when you do on the game. Maybe is either a thing on the game or is myself. I selected the items, however, I didn't press the X to buy them. And for that reason, that's why I'm back in here. So I want to buy the items. Well, my money was gonna be completely gone at this rate. So yeah, as you can see on the bottom left side, bottom right side of the screen, it says X to buy and 0 to cancel. And I press 0. I press the B button, and that completely cancelled what I wanted to buy. Oh, okay, the horse did not want to let me pass. And for that reason is why I did have the seeds on me. My mistake. I should have paid attention to that, but oh well. Okay, so if I now looking it, there they are. Yeah, still in the stay. Does happen. Why is not letting? Oh, soil too dry to plant here. Okay, so I need to water first. I like the fact that sometimes, as you can see, it waters 4 at a time, so it saves you so much time. Because you don't have to be selecting every single little bit. Imagine if you have a big, massive field of items planted, you would have to go around every single one and plant them, which is an absolute nightmare if you ask me. But at least this way is all done. Right, so let's gather our food and see if we can plant more food. Oh, yep, there you go. Once again, I ran out of water. That is something that is so annoying, and it got me so wind up while playing the game. I found kind of a solution further on, but until then, I just have to keep on coming to the well and fill up with water. Have to keep. Sorry, I got something on the back of my throat. But I had to keep reminding myself that every time I left the tavern, or I had to go around closer to the area, that I needed to refill the water bucket. That way, it's always on me. There's never any issue. Okay, so I'm trying to cook. Oh, cup of tea. 40 minutes. It's 40 minutes in the game, not 40 minutes in real life. Good grief. If it was 40 minutes in real life, we would never get anything done. Right, so let's cook some porridges. Porridge. And you'll be ready in the morning, fingers crossed. Oh, no, it's actually going to be ready by now. Oh, that was quite quick. Okay, let's... Oh, yeah. Again. No water. See what I mean? It's just so annoying, and it happens so often that it's unreal. So let's gather water once again. And go back to cook something. It's getting quite late. It's already 10:35 at night. So let's go to the oven as quick as possible. Put it to cook. Yeah, I can only do porridge anyway at the moment. There you go. So porridge is now cooking. And hopefully, I'm quite sure if it wasn't for the fact that we had to always go back and gather some water, I would probably put another set of porridge cooking. Right, so this is it for these episodes today. I'm not gonna put the next day, simple because it's gonna be a long episodes, the next one coming up, and this episode is already 40 something minutes, so it's quite a long one. Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and click on the bell sign to get notifications every time a video popped up. Until then, thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you at some point. Take care. Bye bye.